What's up guys, this is Chris with CNT Automotive. Today we're working on a 2004 Chevy Malibu, the V6 in it. We're going to be changing out the transmission torque converter solenoid, which it looks like this here. It's supposed to have a connector here, but this one's broke off. So basically guys, what you got to do in order to get ready for that, you need to jack the car up, put it on jack stands, and the next thing you need to do from there is you're going to need to drain all of the transmission fluid out, which is going to be by the transmission pan. Once you do that, you need to clean it up to make it look similar to this one, so that you can get the gasket back up there and get a good seal on it. I like to use the RTV for the gasket. It gets a better seal on it. But other than that, once you get that off, you want to take off the transmission cover, which is going to be these bolts right here. Some along there, along the sides there. You want to take those off. But before you do that, you need to take off the transmission mount, which goes here. Got 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 more here that are pointing up from the bottom of the vehicle. So once you get those out, then you're able to take off the casing bolts. But once you get those out, you need to get the CV axle out, which just pops out from the side of the transmission. In order to take that out there, what we did was we took out the bolt that comes out of here for the CV axle. Once we took that out, we took the 2 bolts out of here from the strut tower, and then just dropped the spindle down and popped the CV axle out through here. And then we took a pry bar from underneath the car, from up in that little hole there. I don't know if you can see that, and it kind of came up from the bottom, and we pried it out like that. And then that allowed the casing to slide back. Now for the top of the vehicle, you want to take out the battery tray and all that stuff. Now the battery tray sits in here underneath the fuse box here, so we had to take a screw off, well, a bolt out from right there. And then once we did that, there was one more here and here, and then we were able to get the battery tray out from underneath all of these things here. Now on the top of it, I'm going to take these bolts out there, and once you get those out, then you want to put the jack underneath the car, and put you a piece of wood in between the oil pan and the jack, and you want to jack up on the engine like that, so you can raise it to be able to get that cover out of there. And once you do that, when you pull it back down here on the bottom, you can see right here on this corner, once you got the cover out, and I kind of started the video a little late. We've already pulled it out and already put the new one in, and we got the cover on. We're about to put the CV axle back in and put it back together. But down here, once you pull the cover off in this bottom front corner, the transmission torque converter clutch solenoid is literally right there on this corner as soon as you pull this back. And then it's got a clip on it. You pop that clip out, and it's one of the little clips that look like this on it. And once you pop that clip out, then just give it a little wiggle, it'll pop right out, and then push a new one back in, make sure your O-rings are in place, put the plug on it, and put the cover back on it. But other than that, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, leave them down below, and we will come back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe.